Welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming your way next.
Milwaukee Brewers.
Just about set to go now. Our starter in this one, Freddie Peralta.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
So two balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Fastball for a strike. In the air, right field. Chourio settles under this one. Hauls it in for the out. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. And that's in there for strike one. Peralta, a former all-star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
One ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
2-2 the count.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Barehand grab, gathers and throws. He's in there.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. So, man aboard, Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. That one way inside. Man at first, one away. There goes Tucker. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
That's a ball.
Let's go Brewers.
Next offering is in for a strike. In the dirt. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Perfectly executed 12-6 curveball right there. And with that kind of break, if you can drop it in below the zone like that, it's going to look like a strike the entire way coming in and then just disappear. So hard to get under the ball unless you're really gearing up for it, and you might need a pitching wedge.
So digging in, Michael Busch. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield. Base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. Spits the plate. Strike 1. Tucker on second. Bush at first. 2 out of the inning.
Here we go, Brewers. Here we go. And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And the righty deals. That one off the mark, and the count is 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. So they strand a pair. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. And we're back. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Shota Imanaga. What do we have on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio.
Jackson Chourio.
That one's in there. It's 0-1. That clips the corner. High fly ball out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the grab. And there's one down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. Christian Yelich in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
On the ground. Zips it to first. Yelich is out.
Batting third, the catcher, William Contreras.
And now it's William Contreras. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And that is out of play. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We played an inning, no score. Back here in Milwaukee, Nico Hoerner will come up to hit.
Nico Hoerner.
Peralta back to work. Cut on and lifted in the air. Chourio sizes this one up, and it's caught for the out.
Batting 7.
And here is Pete Crow Armstrong. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And the 1-0.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Here's a 1-1. And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
Well, not a whole lot behind that pitch. It's off speed, but it still stings. Getting hit by a fastball is a whole different story.
Next to hit, Gage Workman. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
That one missed. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Crow Armstrong, the base runner at first with one out. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Peralta with a move to first. Crow Armstrong dives back in safely. Runner on the go. Up the middle, and that chance handled. Sends it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 9, Miguel.
So the go-ahead run in scoring
Amaya.
position, and now it's Miguel Amaya. That one close, ruled a ball, and that is ball one. Fastball is outside.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
And now 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Runner at second, 2 down. And that one is inside. Ian Happ in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Ian Happ up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. 2 on, 2 outs. Fought off foul.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Just off the inside edge. Line drive, and out number 1 on the grab.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know he didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. This to third, knocks it down. The throw won't get there in time, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Reese Hoskins to the plate. Shota over to first. Frelick dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off.
I think the base runner was trying to catch him off guard, perhaps looking to steal right away, and wasn't ready to get back to first. Nice pickoff move by the pitcher. Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Two outs. He swings and fouls one off.
Nope. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Just missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Stays alive. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Three-two. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. Gone. He shoots one out to right. It's 1-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle move, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Brewers, Oliver Dunn. Popped up. Corner under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Milwaukee strikes first on this solo jack. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. On to the third inning. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. Swing and a foul out of play. To the right side. Hoskins takes it to the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting, designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
Now it's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. Struck out swinging his first time. Suzuki, 30 years old now, and he was born in Japan. Fastball is outside. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
1 ball, 1 strike. That's a ball.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 1 out, base is empty. That's outside. And a full countdown. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Bush stands in now and watches strike 1. So Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. In the air, left field, down the line, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Set for the bottom of the third. Now here is Joseph Ortiz. Yeah, that's fouled off. Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike. Just missed.
That's ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
This is Bryce Terang, third baseman playing. Here goes the runner. Swing and a foul straight back. And now the 0-1. Ortiz gets his lead at first with nobody out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That just misses. The count now 2-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So the batting order turns over. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Right through there for a strike. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches. He didn't want to go after it at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive, trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Here comes Christian Yelich. First time up, he grounded to third. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Runner takes off, pitches low. Throw to second, out, and that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back here at American Family Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Dansby Swanson.
Let's do this, Brewers.
And a pitch. That misses the zone. 1-0. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And that one is lifted in the air. Freeland. One down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Horner in the box with one away as he takes ball one. That one's in there, and the count even 1-1.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Way inside, gets out of the way. And that one is in the dirt. And it's 2-2. Way inside. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Gage Workman digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Missed
Ball
with a
one.
changeup, and that's ball one. And downstairs, Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Hoskins sizing this one up, and that is that. Cubs leave one, still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back. Now the number 2 hitter, Christian Yelich.
Christian Yelich.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Tucker should have it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher, William
Contreras up now for the Brewers. Struck out swinging his first time. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. Fastball for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one misses in the dirt.
2-2 the count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Good eye right there. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch. Even though it
slides, but he can't come up with it. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second safely.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
One out, runner at second. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Coming home, fires it to the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in, and they lead by 2.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And stepping in is the speedy Sal Frelick. Reached on an infield single his first time. And a foul ball. Strike 2.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Mitchell, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. This one in the dirt. Throws it away. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Not in time. He's safe. And that one hit to first, and that goes foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out at a splitter.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. Inside, ball 1. Two outs. And that one hammered. This one's got a chance. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
2 outs, nobody on. Next for Milwaukee, Oliver Dunn. Ground ball up the middle. And that is that. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now, Miguel Amaya.
Miguel Amaya.
Peralta back to work. And there's the strike.
You know, these Cubs need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Outside low, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Outside corner, got him looking.
The left fielder.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Ian Happ.
Ball, that's inside.
Swing and a miss. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. That one fouled off. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
One down, runner at third. Here's Kyle Tucker, 1 for 2. Right side, Hoskins takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Here we go, Brewers. Here we go.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Nick Mears up and throwing. Hudson getting loose as well. Happ on third with 2 out. Swing and a miss and a slider.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Next offering is downstairs. Got him swinging. One left for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Give it all you got. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed. And I keep it so 100, not afraid to show my teeth. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed. And I keep it so 100. Yeah, I got some enemies.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Keegan Thompson.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters are going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Keegan Thompson.
Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. Worked to walk in his first trip to the plate. Pitch misses outside, and it's 1-0. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Caleb Thielbar up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tucker should have it. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Bryce.
Next for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. Struck out swinging his first time.
If you find someone that disagrees, please tell me. Nothing ever changed but the money.
Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Missed inside with the curve. Look out! And it hit him.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over. Jackson Chourio getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. strike on the inside corner. Next offering is in for a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Here's the 0-2. And down on strikes. 2 down.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Now move to first. Terang back on a dive. And the first offering is not close.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. Fastball for a strike. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball, that's out.
Here we go, Milwaukee.
And he pumps it a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. That misses. And the count is even 2-2. That one ripped left field. Going, gone! And they tack on 3. It's 7-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. There's the strike. Fastball for a strike at 95. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And ball 1. The 1-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now 7-0. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Michael Busch. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Aaron Ashby, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That's back. Gone. He made him pay for that one, and they're on the board. It's 7-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. Just
Inside,
missed.
ball 1.
Swanson, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Man at first,
Nico
nobody out.
Horner.
So here's Horner now. Swing and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody
The
out.
center fielder, number 4, Pete.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That does it for Freddie Peralta, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Now on the bump,
Brewers,
Tyler Alexander.
number 33.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. And it's fouled away. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball 1.
Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that's through there for a strike. And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That
3
one
and 2.
just misses. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Mitchell makes the play, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Gage Workman.
2 on with 1 out. Gage Workman, the next Cub to hit. First pitch misses. Swing and a foul straight back. Swanson, the lead runner at second. Horner at first. 1 gone. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's 7-2.
The catcher, number 9, Miguel.
Runners in the
Amaya.
corners here. 1 away. And here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 7-3.
So that's the third run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. And here is Ian Happ. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. Fought off foul. The 0-2. Breaking ball, and that got
That ball hit
him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Kyle
Now
Tucker,
batting,
the next
right
Cub
fielder,
to hit.
Kyle
1 for 3.
Tucker.
Just missed. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Lifted in the air, right field. Chorio under it, nabs it, and that is that. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. 1 was the solo homer. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Brewers 7 and the Cubs 3.
Now pitching.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Caleb Thielbar.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Sal Freeland now at the plate.
The left
See,
fielder.
you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. On the corner for a strike.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
And a strike on the outside edge.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
The 1-2.
2-2 the count.
Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. That one just misses. Full count now.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
On the ground, right side corner. Throws to first in time. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
The first baseman, number 12, Reese Hoskins.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Julian Merriweather up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Tucker makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Oliver
Next for Milwaukee, Oliver Dunn. In there, and it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Tucker makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, now Seiya Suzuki. The Cubs in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
This one in the air, center field. Mitchell in position, makes the catch. One up, one down.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Michael Busch. He's already homered in this game. And that's downstairs and outside. The Brewers leading by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. Aye.
Next offering misses down and away. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. That's a walk.
That's ball 4.
Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his own.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Freeland sizes this one up, makes the grab, 2 down.
The batter number 2, second baseman Nico Hoerner.
Here's Nico Hoerner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And that one wrapped foul. Busch off of first with 2 away. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And 1-2. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Brewers 7 and the Cubs 3.
Now pitching for
We're back
Chicago.
in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Brazier.
Ryan Brazier.
Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a brew. I'm lessons, I'm written, law, thoughts, food. More than...
Now it's going to be Joseph Ortiz.
That's shortstop.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. One of the things that Jim Leyland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
Bryce Terang will hit next. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's in there at the knees. Next offering is in for a strike. Into center and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Brewers.
And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Rudder takes off. Pitch is high. Safe at second, and that was not close. Runner at second here, one gone. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Popped up. Horner makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
Here's Yelich at the dish. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field. If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to? And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Back here at American Family Field, we're at the top of the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Alexander back to work. He swings and fouls one off. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Aaron Ashby, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Hudson getting cranked up as well. Check swing, didn't go. 2-1.
That's ball 3.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance, works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Gage Workman. And first offering is fouled off. Crow Armstrong on at first, nobody out. Fly ball down the line. Frelick has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 9, Miguel Amaya.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Miguel Amaya.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ball game.
And that is out of play.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
The Cubbies down by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. Breaks his bat and pops it up. And there are 2 outs.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ, a switch hitter batting right. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Outside with a breaking ball. Broken bat, rolling to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cubs leave 1. They're down 4. It's 7-3.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
66.
8th, Julian Merriweather.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's the catcher, William Contreras. And there's a ball. That one is absolutely belted. And a foul ball.
Oh, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. That's a little bit low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Tyson Miller up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. One down, base is empty. Tap foul at the plate. And that's down and away.
1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So a man at first. Now the left fielder, Sal Frelick. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Hit in the air, right field. Tucker puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Up next for the Brewers, the first baseman, Reese Hoskins.
And here is Hoskins. First pitch misses. Mitchell, the runner at first with 2 gone. That missed by a lot. Yeah, that's ball 2. Move to first. And he's back safely. Out towards right center field. Tucker on the move. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Brewers strand 1, but they still lead it 7-3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brian Hudson.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, number 30.
Hudson measures 6 feet 8 inches, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2015. Fastball catches the corner at the knees. Hudson, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Aaron Ashby, the left-hander, up and throwing. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And now it's even up. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, his stuff is just too good to fail.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout. Swings through that one. 0-1.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Foul ball, still 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball one. The Brewers leading by 4 here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Freeland makes the catch, and there are 2 down.
The batter, the first baseman, Michael.
So they're down to their final out. Stepping in, Michael Busch. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. One strike away. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that skips into dirt.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And right back to the mound. On to first, ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle of the pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Paper. Somebody love it, hate it, no matter the situation. Why? Everybody rich to someone who got nothing, and everybody